My next guest is coming off an impressive third-round victory over Danaa Batgerel at UFC Vegas 71. I think I got all that out. It's Brady Hiestand joining me here on the program. Brady, how are you, man?
Dude, I'm living the dream. How are you doing, brother?
I'm doing great. I did not have as good of a weekend as you did, though. What a win that was. What a gutsy performance. Did you expect the fight to play out that way? I know you thought you were going to win, but did you expect it to be like that?
You know, I knew he was going to be tough, but no, I did not expect it to be such a, a difficult fight for me. I thought it was going to, I definitely knew the first round was going to be close. He's a first-round fighter. He has 3 first-round finishes in the UFC. I anticipated that. I did not anticipate me having such a bad second round and then having to rally and finish him in the third. But I thought I was going to get the second round finish. I thought the second round was when it was going to be mine. But, he was a tough guy. He was ready. He was game. And he clipped me early in the second. So it was a good fight.
I know every fighter wants a flawless victory and going out there and, just, not taking any damage whatsoever. But in some ways, are you kind of glad that like you got to show that side of you of being able to sort of persevere a bit and still come back and get the finish?
Yeah, for sure. I my training partners, my coach, everyone that trains with me knows that that's kind of the fighter I am. Like, you're going to have to kill me in there to get me out of the cage. I'm going to be there any second. And, but yeah, I'm glad I got to show it to the world and show that even if I get dropped, even if you're beating me up, you better be ready because I'm ready to finish you at any point.
That was your first finish in the UFC. I know you've only had a couple fights, but does that take a bit of weight off your shoulders? I know every fighter wants to go out there and get it done within the judges' scorecards. Is that something you were thinking of?
Oh, 100%. Yeah. No one wants to be known as the decision-nator or, someone that just only goes to decision, has boring fights. Everyone wants to be the exciting guy that finishes everybody. And so the fact is that, this is my second official fight in the UFC and it's a finish. I'm going to keep the ball rolling. And I'm pretty happy about it.
How much did it help too? And we talked about this before the fight. You got to train a little bit over at Syndicate, get to work over there in Vegas. How much did that benefit you in this fight, do you think?
Oh, a lot for sure. Training with guys like Marab, Vince Morales, all these guys that are super high level. I come from a smaller gym. I got some killers there, but, just being able to compete with these guys that are at the highest level in the UFC, it gave me a lot of confidence going into that fight. And it kind of gave me a lot to see, a lot of high level striking that got me ready for this guy.
What's been the feedback like since the win? Because everyone was talking about that finish. It was awesome.
Yeah, a lot of good. I love the fans. A lot of them are saying that I'm a dog, that I got that dog in me. That I was counted out. I think I was like the plus 1,000 odds going into that third round. So it's such a crazy comeback story, and it's been pretty cool. I got a lot of praises. There's some guys that are out there saying that it was an early stoppage, but I don't know what they're talking about. 58 unanswered strikes, and if anyone else was in that cage after the win, that guy didn't know where he was. So I don't know what they're talking about with early stoppage.
Well, it's guys that bet on him, obviously. I mean, that's
That's
I didn't watch that and feel like it was early at all. I don't know. That's crazy. So
yeah, I've got a few of those, but those stand out to me anyways because it's just the critics. It is what it is.
No, you're never gonna have people not say something. It's just the way social media works. Did you get to celebrate after the win at all? I know you had to do media and stuff, medicals, all that. Did you get to enjoy yourself that night?
Yeah, for sure. I went to one of the best buffets in Vegas, so I got to eat some king crab legs, got to try some escargot, eating all the good food, hanging out with the team. Yeah, I got to celebrate. It's been pretty nice. I'm still out here in Vegas. I'll be here till Thursday with my girlfriend, and so we're just out here eating good food, having a good time.
Where's this buffet? I'm going to Vegas in July. I need to know these things.
So I don't know if it's the best buffet. It's the best buffet I've ever had. It was in Caesar's Palace. I forget the name of it, but it's
no worries. I'm sure I can
Palace.
Find buffet in Caesar Palace. There can't be too many of them there, right?
So good. Literally had everything. Had a little Asian cuisine section. Had some Mexican cuisine section. Had king crab legs. All that good stuff. Even like an entire island of just desserts, and I ate it all.
Good. That's great. So you're probably at welterweight now, right? Or
oh yeah, probably 170, 180, something like that.
Okay, there we go. I actually just guessed that, but I wasn't not surprised to hear that at all. Obviously, we had a really crazy main event with Sergey Pavlovich knocking out Curtis Blades. Did you get a chance to watch that? And if so, what was your reaction?
Yeah, I actually ended up going back and watching all the fights last night. There were some bangers on the card. That main event was crazy. I think Sergey is definitely the next guy for the title shot, depending on how this next fight goes with John Jones and Stipe. Yeah, he's gonna be the one. I think you actually can give John Jones a little bit of run of his money because Jones is known to get hit sometimes, and that guy has dynamite in his hands.
Obviously, you're still in Vegas, enjoying yourself. When do you want to have that next fight? When are you looking to get back in there?
Like I said, after my in my post fight interview, I was trying to fight on the Vancouver card, so June 10th, less than 2 months away. I didn't really get too beat up. I just got a little bit of a cut right here. It's healing up pretty nice. My body feels good. Other than being fat and happy right now, I'm ready to go. So hopefully I can get on that card. Be there with Juliana Pena. That'd be nice. If not, something I hear they're going maybe to London this summer. I'm down to go over there, fight someone over there, or international fight. We would always be a banger.
That's great. Even if you don't end up on that Vancouver card, would you still be going to the card because of Juliana?
Oh, for sure. Yeah, I got to
Okay.
go out there and support Juliana, and it's in my backyard. I think it's only like a 4-hour drive from Spokane.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it's a no-brainer. I'll be there for sure.
Now, I'm going to throw this out here. If the matchmakers are watching, I don't know if you'd be interested in this or not. And we've talked about him before. Do you want that rematch with Chad and Helliger? Chad's Canadian. I'm sure he'd want to be on there. He's from Calgary. He could fly out. Is that a fight that would interest you, even though he's coming off a loss? Or are you kind of looking past that?
I would want him to get a win, but I wouldn't be against it. Like I said, I'd be interested in fighting Christian Rodriguez on that card, especially because we fought at the same time. So I'd be down for that matchup. He's got a lot of hype around him right now, but I'm not against fighting Chad. I think he fought me when I was 19, just a kid, and I almost beat him then. So this would just be an easier win for me.
And I know you don't follow hockey, but I do have to mention, did you know the Seattle Kraken won last night? And they're looking good right now against the Colorado Avalanche. They might take this series. I don't know if you're aware of this.
I'm not a big hockey fan. Honestly, I don't watch much more than MMA. So I'm kind of a horrible guy to ask about that, but I'm always rooting for the hometown. So let's go Krakens.
Yeah, no, it's going to be great. And we sort of mentioned it there. You're still in Vegas. Any other plans you got coming up? You mentioned going back home soon, but you got anything planned for the rest of the week to enjoy this victory tour?
Well, my birthday's on Sunday, so I'm
awesome.
gonna be turning 24. So I'm gonna go celebrate with the family. Have a good weekend with all my friends and family. Party it up, have a good time. But other than that, nothing really.
There you go. Hey, Brady, thanks for doing this, especially while you're still technically on vacation right now. If there's anyone you want to thank before we get out of here, any sponsors, any social media you want to mention, I'll give you the last word.
No, nothing. I just want to thank my team back home. And yeah, just follow me on Brady_Bam Bam for more content.